So, hello allemaal, welkom to een nieuw White Scar Battle Report. Today we're going to play
a Song of Ice and Fire miniatures wargame.
Yeah, from the series Game of Thrones. And I go to play with my Targaryens. And you go to play with?
The Baratheons.
The Baratheons.
Renly will rule the 7 kingdoms.
Renly will rule. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I will be playing with Renly as my commander.
Yeah, my commander will be Jorah Mormont. And the rest you will see by the army showcase. We are not even quick by painting, so the miniatures are not yet painted. I just start up with Illyrio to paint, but yeah, unfortunately I don't have that time to paint them that quick, so yeah, we will have to wait a little bit more, but it will be fine. And yeah, your army is not painted as well.
No. Also, time restraints.
Time, yes. So yeah, which scenario we're going to play we don't know yet. We will roll for that, and then we will set up everything, but first we go to the armies today. So as I thought, sorry that I don't paint all the miniatures yet, but this is my first unit. It will be the Drukari for Dothraki, sorry. Dothraki veterans with Jorah Mormont. Jorah Mormont is today my general of the army. And next to them another veteran unit with a Screamer KO inside, because the Screamer KO will give Sundering to my unit. And next to them another Screamer unit with no attachments, and another Screaming unit with no attachments again. And yeah, here we have Illyrio, one of my two NCUs for today, and Khaleesi is my second one. So two NCUs, 4 units in total, and total 6 activation per round.
Hello everyone, this will be my army for today. As you can see, I will be playing Baratheons, and the first unit we have here is a unit of Baratheon Wardens with the one true king Renly Baratheon. Next to them on this side we will have a unit of Baratheon Sentinels with a Master Warden in it, and on the other side of Renly we will have a unit of Baratheon Wardens with also a Master Warden in it. Then we will come to the non-Baratheon units, the paid one. We will have Stormcrow's Swordsman with a Stormcrow Lieutenant and some Bolton Flayed Man. And for the NCUs we will be using Shaira Errol and Alistair Florent.
So, before we start, of course, we have to roll for the scenario. So, Neil, take a head, please.
And it will be a 6.
6.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
Fire and blood.
Fire and blood, it is. Okay.
Yes.
So, we will set up the table and then we go straight back to the battle. So, we are back on the table, and if you can see, we have already set up our armies, and because of scenario we marked already the armies,
The units,
and we placed the terrain on the tables. Now, so we have here a nice events or spikes, and corpsepile over here, and
Werewood tree, nicely
yes.
inspiring.
So where you should put your army? Where are sending your units?
So right here on my left flank I put the Stormcrow units, which has also been marked by my opponent. Next to them I have the Sentinels which have also been marked, and then my 2 warden units, and lastly on my right flank are my Bolton Flayed Man.
The Bolton Flame. Okay.
Yes.
So I set my army like this. So on my left side, we go to the Screamer unit. Screamers are marked, both of the units from Screamers. And then we get the veterans with Jorah Mormont, the veterans with the Screamer KO, and another Screamer unit. They're both marked, so I hope they don't die this round. And we will see what's happened.
Yes.
So you was set up first because you won roll off, so I can choose if I go to start or not. But first I have to pick some cards because I can say it before the start of the rounds. So before I can say you go first or I go first. So I'll pick up 3 cards. First I will show them to you what cards I have. Not to you, but to the people. And I have these 3 cards. So, if you can show your cards to the camera, please. Then
I have drawn these 3 cards.
Yes, you show your cards?
I have shown my cards.
Thank you. Then we go to the first turn, and I will activate, or I will give you the first. I will give you the first. Yes.
I get the first turn.
Yes.
Then I am going to.
You get the quote.
Take that one indeed. What is their morale?
Their morale of 5.
5. Okay. Then Alistair Floodend is going to stand over there.
Yes.
And is claiming the crown, and they can make a morale test.
Ooh, I've got something to pick up. Because we don't have the D3 yet. I think I had everything already, but so morale test. On which unit it was?
That one.
That one. Okay. Please. Please.
No.
No.
So that's 1 horsey gone.
Yes. 1 horse is dead. Okay. I will pick with Khaleesi the money back. And she's going on this unit. She gets a +1 movement and rerolls charge distance.
Okay.
And I can heal 3 wounds.
Yes.
So my horse coming back. And I will remove condition token. No, I don't have.
What did it do again? The card?
The card is +1 movement. And reroll charge distance.
Okay. I'm gonna move Shaila Edel onto the letter.
Okay.
And so I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Yes.
Shadow Adol
Please show them.
would also allow me. These are my cards. She would also allow me to heal a token and to distribute 1 token. Sadly enough, I do not yet have any tokens. But the unit with Jorah can become weakened.
Jorah's unit become weakened.
Yes.
Okay. So I will put a purple marker over there.
Yes.
Okay.
I do not like Jorah.
You don't like Jorah. Why not? I don't know. The movement is 5 in your army.
They are 4.
4.
They are 5. And they
Yes.
are also 5.
Yes. Okay. Then I go to put Illyrio on the horse.
Okay.
I start with my free. Because I'm just out of 6, I cannot shoot and charge. So I will move up. I can move 6 because I have the card from Targaryen on him.
Yes, but you move through that,
Yeah.
so you go 5.
No. Plus 1. No.
Ah.
6.
Okay.
So just a little bit more back, please. You want to charge them?
Which means you're 7. Do I want to charge them? No, I'm not yet gonna. I'm not gonna charge them.
Okay.
Instead, I'm going to activate my Flayed Man. Make a free maneuver with them.
From 6 inch.
5 inch. That would be. Yeah, like this.
Okay, that was your free maneuver.
That is my free maneuver. And so that I'm gonna try a charge. So that's 1d6. I make it.
Yes.
So that means I
I
will
go straight to the fence first.
Yes.
So you get an DC
D3.
wound.
So that's 2 wounds.
Yes. That's 2 wounds in there.
Let me get the wound tokens. Ta-da. And then I get to roll dice.
Yes.
Let's have a look what they did again, because this is my first game in 1.5.1. 8 dice. Okay. So, 8 dice, and they get vicious. That one is a reroll, because it was blocked, and
Yes. There's a full reroll.
charging. Those are 8 wounds, or at least 8 hits.
8, huh? Please, can you move your dice? 8 hits. They don't have sundering anymore.
No.
Stuff. So I have an armor save from 5 plus.
On your screamers?
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
And the veterans are 4 plus. So please.
Flee.
So that'll mean a 5.
And because I charged you, you become panicked.
Yeah. I will place a panic token. And then 5, so there's 1 and 1 with 2 wounds.
They can make a panic test.
They can make a panic test, yes. Min 1 from the corpse spell. So that means they have 7.
Yes.
So please.
Plus vicious. That they still have.
Oh, yeah, of course. So they don't make it.
No.
No, they will lose 4. There's 1 and 4. Oh, sorry, 4. Oh, no, excuse me. I was thinking about my veterans, but okay. That's fine.
And they activated, so
They activated, yes.
tata.
I go to activate my veterans with the KO inside.
Yes.
I will move in the frame never until 1 inch of view almost. Like this. Because I'm then outside of the spell. You get 7 shots. I go to shoot now.
Yeah.
No, I take the yellow dice. Go to try with the yellow dice this time. 7 shots, 3 plus.
Yeah. This is 5.
5, yes.
5 undone?
Yes.
Or done?
No.
Done.
Yes.
5 3-out saves. Come on. 1 dice.
1 dice. So there will be a panic test.
Indeed. And let's. They will not be making that. That is.
No, they're definitely not
outside.
Was it their morale? Normally?
Outside. Their normal morale is 6, and he only gives a +1. So that will be 3 more dead.
Yes. And now I go to charge. Because I use the order.
Yes.
The order will say is after your shooting attack, you can make a free charge against the target enemy.
Yeah.
So let's hope.
You make it.
Not disordered. I go to 100%.
Yeah.
And because I successfully charged, I will play Fire and Blood. So 6s are not allowed to save.
Okay.
And you got vicious.
Okay.
And it's not a charge bonus, it's a card bonus. So.
I will use my order so that you don't get the rerolls.
You don't get the rerolls. Okay.
Well, you don't get any unit charging bonuses because I have a Master Warden in that unit.
Okay. So that will be 8 attacks Please. Please. Blocked.
No sixes.
Nope. Therefore.
4 saves, and you had Sundering?
Yes.
Okay.
The Sundering is from the charge bonus.
Ah.
So, no Sundering.
3 of saves again, come on.
What?
1 dice.
So, make a pen test like last time.
Oh, they are loving that wound, that amount of wounds.
Okay. So, the one is going away. And they are activated.
Yes. For my activation, I will. Actually, after a friendly combat unit is attacked but not destroyed with melee, I use our Resist the Fury, so they can make an attack die, and because I control the crown, I can use their highest attack rolls.
Okay.
So that will be not that die. 7 attacks. So that's 4 wounds, or at least 4 hits.
Okay. No Sundering or something?
No Sundering or anything.
Okay. So that will be 4 up for my saves. So 1 die.
Goes through.
1 wound. And that will be making panic test.
The card that I used.
And
they're fine. Yes. Then I will activate this unit.
Okay.
And I will use Stag's Resilience.
What does that mean?
That means that when a friendly engaged combat unit activates, I restore up to D3 plus 1 wounds to that unit. And if I control the latter, which I do, one enemy they are engaged with also suffers that many wounds.
Okay.
So I heal 4 wounds.
And I get 4 wounds.
And you take 4 wounds.
Sure.
And then I attack with them.
Okay. 1 moment, please.
Sure.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Was already 1. 2, 3. Yeah. 1 moment. Because I go to play Martwell supporty, so you get a -2 attack dice.
Okay.
Because the Jorah's unit, and because as well you get also wicked, but
that's 1 hit.
1 hit. 4 up, please.
Yes. So nothing happens there.
No.
And
because I make a morale test, because I pass them automatically.
yes.
I will restore the bravery in the face of death. So I have 1 rank remaining, so I get D3 plus 1 back.
Okay.
Please let it be a 4.
Nice.
So 1 is totally back, and 1 get with 2 wounds back.
They still remain influenced.
Yes. That's mine.
Then it's your activation.
Yes. I go to activate my Jorah Mormont with veterans.
Yes.
And first they get a free maneuver. So pivot, walk, pivot. And then I go to get to shoot 7 times.
Yes.
In your plan. 3 up.
And reroll that last one. Okay.
Last one was
6.
6 please.
So that's 2 going through.
Okay. Then I go to charge the 2 dices because
And
Costa.
I'm going to make a panic test.
Oh yeah, first.
They are totally fine.
Okay.
Very well.
So they get on 50 then.
Yeah.
Because it cannot be 100. And 8 attacks with reroll.
And possible a weekend.
Yeah, I know. 3 up.
2 rerolls.
2 rerolls.
All hits you can reroll again. So that is 4.
Yes.
On a 4 up. So that's 2 wounds. Taking that one away. And giving me a panic test. And they make it.
That's your wound counter.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Okay. So they are activated.
Yes. And then it's my activation.
I know that you're going to charge.
Another one. And it's fine. So they charge onto 50%.
Okay.
And I get 7 plus 2 because of Renly, making 9 attacks. Hitting on 4s, rerolling all of these misses. And that is 6 hits.
Okay. Min 1, so it will be 5. If, no, sorry, yes, 5.
Yeah, 5. 4.
Okay.
And
The weekend is already
is
gone.
Did you roll any ones on your defense?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, just 1.
Then you are also weakened again. Because of target opening. No, because of the Warhammers, he becomes weakened, and target opening would allow me to spend those as vulnerable.
Okay. And we can.
We can solve that. Oh, nice. And a panic test.
And a panic test. May 1, so it will be 6.
Minus 2. Because of that.
Yeah.
Shadow.
So it will be 7 then.
Yes.
Please.
Yeah, you made that one.
Please.
You made it.
Yes. So, because I passed the morale test, I go to activate the order Stubborn Tenacity.
Stubborn tenacity.
Yeah, that. And it will be D3 wounds to your unit.
Okay.
So, D3. There are directly wounds, so 3 death.
And your dice, sorry.
Yes. So,
that was my activation.
yes. I will activate this unit of screamers.
Okay.
They have normally 5 attacks.
No.
Yes, so they have now 7.
Yes.
On a 3+, there will be 4.
Okay. I make them all.
Okay, sure. That was my activation.
Yes. Then I'm going to activate them. They're gonna make a maneuver over here.
Okay. And they are activated.
And they are activated indeed.
Okay. I go to activate the screamer unit.
Yes.
David. Six hits. Pivot. Your sight. Yes, see your sight.
That's in my front. Most of your unit is in my front arc.
Okay. That's okay like this.
And what are they going to do?
No, they are okay.
So they're activated?
Yes, they're finished.
Okay. Then I'm going to activate my last unit, the Sentinels, and they're going to make a charge action into them with a 4, which they'll make, so they'll go into 50% like that. They have 8 dice from themselves, and they are marked, so that makes them have 10 dice. So that is 7, 8 and 10 on 3s. So rerolling that because of charged. Still a 1. That is 9 hits on a -2 because I have Sundering, and I'm in your flank.
Sixes.
Yes.
Yes, please. Okay. This unit is gone. Oh, 9.
3 models are gone, and that one still has 2.
You just have 1. 9 wounds. Okay. Sure. Sure, does end with 1.
And a panic test
Oh, yeah, sure.
on a -1. Because you have a tree,
Yeah.
and those cancel out, and then 1 in your flank.
Please make it.
You make it. So he survives.
Yes. So. Okay. Next.
Next round. Oh, that one's yours, mine.
So. Okay.
I am
This is going to me.
going to throw away this card. And I'm going to throw away this card. And instead, I drew these 2 cards.
Okay. I have take 3 cards because I used all my cards last round. I have this one. And this one. And that one. So my first activation.
What shall it be?
Put him on the money back.
Okay.
And I will use this one on this unit. And I will heal 3 wounds on. On the screen mesh.
I will place Shida Errol onto the letter and draw 2 more cards, which will be this one and this one. Do we have any? I have no tokens anywhere, and I will make them weakened.
Weekend? Okay. Sure. Okay. I I go to Illyrio and I put them on the sword. And I go to attack with the unit from Jorah against the fleetman.
Okay.
And so I have 4 ranks. There will be 8 attacks.
Okay.
On 3s.
The hits, I will use the weaken token
Okay.
to have you reroll again. So that's 2. On a 4 up, so 1 goes flew, and a panic test on a -1, because Renly and the corpse pile are near, and that's 4 more, so that's 2 on him and 2 more on him.
Okay.
So, ta-da! And then it's my turn.
Yes.
Oh.
Was free.
Yeah, then I will engage my, or at least activate my flayed men, and I will play Stag's Resilience, doing again the restoring of D3 +1 wounds, and because I have the latter, I'll also put them onto you.
Okay.
So first I will heal 3 wounds.
And to both of them then? 3 wounds? Or 2 wounds? Or
If one enemy they are engaged with.
okay. So which one?
2 and 3, so and they will get 3 wounds.
They will get 3 wounds.
They.
Okay.
And then I will activate them and hit them.
Okay.
So that's 2, 4, 6. Thank you. So that's 4 wounds. Well, hits.
4. That's no one, so it will be 5. 3.
Yeah.
And then the Penacast.
Indeed. That's that unit gone.
Yes.
Sadly, I do not get to. But that one was yours.
What?
It's a marked unit.
Yes.
But that mark is yours.
So you get 2 points.
1 and 2. Victory points for me.
Okay.
Your activation, sir.
Yes. I go to activate them.
Okay.
And go first pivot. That's the one
like
like
that.
Okay, charge.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Yes.
100%. And because I successfully charged something. No. So 7 attacks.
Yeah.
No, 9 attacks. Because Mark in it.
Yeah. Indeed.
Indeed, yes.
This is gonna hurt. Oh yes, this is gonna hurt.
9 hits.
9. 8, 9 on a 5 up.
Not 5 up, okay.
Sure.
Sure, that's good.
They rolled quite well. Nice. And a panic test on a
Normal.
Normal, indeed. So 7.
No.
So that's 3 gone.
Okay. Nice.
Whew. Okay.
And
Did
they are
not like that.
activated.
Yes. Okay. Then I'm gonna play. Shit. Oh
They do a lot of damage.
well. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the veterans with Renly's unit.
Okay, so Jorah Mormont is inside the unit.
Yes.
For 4 wounds left. Or 5 wounds?
5.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so that is 9 dice for that unit.
One, 4 up.
4 up. So that's 8 hits on a 5 up.
Please. No.
No.
Not even close. I passed only 2, so.
Yes. So this unit is going to make a free maneuver, and I got another victory point because I destroyed a unit, and then free to stand over there, and the flayed man pivot for free.
Okay. It's going quick. Yeah, my last activation, so. I have 5 attacks by them.
Yes.
I go to hit on the unit in front of them.
Now 1.
Just 1.
On a free up, I made it.
Okay. So then you can go ahead, sir.
Yes. I'm going to claim this one, and I will play Wealth and Charisma, meaning that I can choose either, well, when I claim a tactics zone, I can replace the zone's effect with either restore D3 +1 wounds across any number of units, or remove 3 condition tokens from any number of friendly combat units. I think I'm going to heal the wounds.
You know that the condition tokens as well, so...
I heal 4 wounds in total, giving 4 wounds back to the Stormcrow mercenaries so that they are back in full ranks. And then I'm gonna use one of Alistair's tokens to move him to the money bag.
Okay.
And switch around. Then then your activations have all been done.
Yes, go ahead.
Then I will activate my Stormcrows, change them around, and make an attack action. I will have 7 from themselves, +2 from the mark.
Yes, +2 from the mark, yes.
And +1 because I have the money bag and the Stormcrow Lieutenant gives an extra die when you have the money bag. So that is 4 hits.
4 hits on 5s. Of course, I mean you have Sundering on the charge.
Sundering indeed because of the money bag.
Yeah, we have him on the charge, or you have...
Well, you control money bags, this unit's attack rolls +1 die and gain Sundering. So because I have that one.
How many hits it was?
4.
4, or just 4?
Just 4.
Okay. So there will be 6.
That is 1.
6, so 1 was dead. Snake test.
And that's 2 horses dead.
Okay, sure.
And that means the Stormcrows are activated.
Yes.
I will also then activate my Sentinels and roll 10 dice because they have been marked.
They don't have just 1 wound left.
That is 9 hits.
Okay.
On 5s up on 6 saves because they have Sundering and
Was
in the
9, eh?
9.
That's 8, 9. They have Sundering, huh?
Yeah, and they're in the flank.
So
9 6s. Come on, you can do it.
Never will be happen. No,
No.
not even close.
Then they're going to make their 3 pivots. Like that. And then run 5-inch over here. And stand like that. And remain marked. There. And this one pivots and it's going to stand like that.
Okay.
And like that. So that was their activation, and they're gonna make a march action as their activation, sorry, over there. So they will be running 8-inch.
That way. Yeah. Okay. So I have to kill 5 units with 1 unit.
Let's do this. We can do this.
So next round. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me be away.
And your dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm going to throw this card away. And this card.
I go to the throwaway, overrun, and unstoppable advance.
I throw away younger, bolder, and far more comely, and stag's wit.
And I take a new. Cards. I hope you can see them. Yes. And I have this as well.
And in return, I drew this card and this card.
Okay. Death cards.
I'm first player.
Yes.
So I'm gonna take that one and heal 3 wounds on my flayed man.
Okay.
And I need this one over there. Like that. And they become vulnerable because I can, with her, both heal and distribute.
Vulnerable is the shield.
Yes, the shield.
Okay. I go to play. I go to try it. 5 attacks.
Yes.
Strong unit. Please.
3. Nice.
Wow.
Come on. 4s.
Please. Die.
Come on. I make them all.
Okay. Sure.
Because why not?
So is your activation again?
My activation, and I will take the latter, and they can become panicked.
Panic as well.
I draw 2 more cards. Drawing this one.
They are weakened, vulnerable, and panicked.
This one. The perfect trifecta.
Okay. Going to try this.
You can do this.
Oh yeah. Oh, you have to be this. Okay, I go to activate him. I go to try again. Okay, 3 again. Please, die.
4s, come on.
Please.
1 dice.
Nice. So that will be an
Panic test. They're fine because of the tree, making it a 7.
okay. So they are activated. Kill my unit.
Too bad, so sad. Yeah. Come on then. I'm going to activate that. Oh, that is the wrong one.
Please, activation token.
That one. And I will play this card. Hold the line. When a friendly combat unit activates, that unit's melee attack gain +1 to hit and roll +2 dice. So
Ow.
that'll be 5 from themselves because they have 2 ranks remaining, 2 because they're marked, and 2 because of they are holding the line.
One book.
And 1 booked indeed. Oh,
Please, industry.
that's a 3. So that will be 6 hits on -1 because you have been sundered.
6 of these. At least 1 6. At least 1 6.
And that 6 you can reroll because you are vulnerable.
Please. 6. Blocked. Please. No. Okay. So that was a quick game.
Wow. my guys have never been doing this well before.
Wow. Okay. I don't know what happened, but we will go to the recap. There you see the score, the victory points, and kind of like that.
Yes.
And yeah. So now, so if you can see, the game was ended because I don't have any combat units anymore on the table because of his or my dices will not work.
My hammers.
Your hammers or my dices, I don't know. So we had also the victory score, of course, because it's also nice to know how many victory points we scored. So
yes.
What's the ending?
I got 7 victory points versus your 0.
Versus my 0, yes. And yeah, I hope next time it's going better. I hope you enjoyed this battle.
I certainly enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I enjoy it. I know I don't play that much for Targaryens now, so I think this is now my
2nd game?
4th game.
4th game.
4th game. I played yesterday 2 games. Not on Battle Report. But maybe tomorrow we make it or something. Or but you will see it later because when we record this, it has to be a little bit more time to edit everything inside the Battle Report. And I hope you enjoyed here, and I hope you want to come back maybe for a revanche again.
Yeah, most definitely.
And maybe I take another army. So
let's hope the units then came out.
We will see. And yeah, so let's go on, and I hope you enjoy the video, guys, and if you have some comments, let them know below or post them on the Facebook page or send a personal message if you want. And please thumbs up, so make a like for the video and share it where you can. So see you all, guys.